asked for it. Whoops.
Your soul shall suffer! Well met. Job done. Hunt you down.
Yeah, I'm doing good, Saku. I'm doing good. I'm ready to cast some really good Hearthstone tonight. I think. It's really interesting. I can see Lefty banning Warrior. All I know is that this priest might struggle against Shunsui's lineup. Where I think a Warrior ban could come out just because it can do well against two of the classes. It's going to be a fight either way, and I could see this possibly going all the way to 5. But I mean, if that priest can get a win, that'll be nice for Lefty. Shunsui's side, I think the Paladin, pretty sure Paladin ban's imminent here. It could be double Warrior. I'm still trying to figure out what Lefty's ban would be. I think Shunsui is either going to ban out the Paladin. It could be a Paladin. Ooh, yeah, Paladin ban from Shunsui. Probably Paladin, because of the Warrior and Demon Hunter and Hunter into Paladin are all really bad. Paladin gone from Lefty probably. and very likely Warrior or Demon Hunter from Shunsui. Do you have the bans? Okay. Double Paladin. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, Paladin plays well into Demon Hunter and Warrior. So that's definitely, if it wasn't gonna be like a DH, it was probably gonna be a Paladin from Lefty looking at it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think Shunshui is gonna lead Hunter. Yeah, I think it's a Hunter. I think it's a Hunter lead for Shunsui, and I would say Demon Hunter or Warrior from Lefty. Priest, I think Lefty's going to want to hide this Priest as much as possible and try to play it out where Priest might be the last class. But I'm... Yeah. Okay. Cool. Time to play Pick the Eyeball. Doesn't look like my client's acting up too much right now. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, lefties. Yeah. Wow, now all of a sudden my thing decides to go. They're not even neither we can't neither they're not in game yet. Are we sure? Don't see a eyeball from Shun. I have an eyeball for oh, I had an eyeball for Lefty. I got it. So we might be late to this party.
Noon give me strength.
Nice. Oh. Okay. So if he's leading Priest, this deck might be more teched to even beat a Hunter. Although this looks like Dragon, which, I mean, Priest versus Hunter is one of those things. If the Hunter just immediately gets off to a hot start, it could be bad. Although it depends on what type of Hunter it is. I don't usually see Blazing Battle Mage don't usually see
You will regret this.
Blazing Battle Mage in Face Hunter.
Thank you.
Magical.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Certainly looks. Yeah, there'll be obviously one definitive thing we'll be able to tell what they are.
You don't pick the
All right, standard opening. Got a nice radiance. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carlbot. Trade. Huh. Okay. We're not far away from being able to go Acolyte and Wave. Definitely like this renew from Lefty to start. See what you can discover. Another Wave of Apathy. Oh, took a forbidden words though. I mean, that's not a bad pickup for sure. There's going to be things that they're going to really need to deal with. Oh my gosh, I still can't tell. Okay. I'm gonna say it's low curve Highlander. Because if it was face, I feel like Shun wouldn't have. I feel like he wouldn't have traded to 2/2. But you're right. It could be a face variant. It's just literally every single card is played in both deck. Possibly like Blazing Battle Mage might be the only tell when it comes down to it. But you can tech that in. All right, so yeah.
What is a loon's will?
Yes, I think we're gonna see Sethic Holy Smite plus Radiance, or yeah. Just want to get rid of that. You want to get rid of that 4/3.
Halloween trinkets!
Inner Fire? Oh, yeah, I don't think there's anything specific. I think you're just gonna. I think we're just gonna see the Radiance just to heal. Okay, all right, coin. Oh no, he didn't get it out. So I agree. Yeah, balming. Yeah. Yeah, this is not looking good. Toxic reinforcement coming out full board with the 1/1s dealing extra damage. And no coin to coin out the evasive Draconid just to soak as much as possible. Oh, if he had if there was an apotheosis, that'd be sick. Brushy says you're muted. From 10 minutes ago.
Job's done.
Yeah. You shouldn't. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell because we're not going to know for 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would just check. I mean, I would just check the OBS, and if the OBS is fine, then I don't know. Maybe because you did. Maybe because I had it last night, it registered on my microphone instead. Unless you changed everything. I don't know. But we see so we do see this is, again, I probably face Hunter at this point.
Yeah.
That's a spicy tech.
The old spicy tech.
I think Lefty should just. I mean, Lefty has. Oh, there's a way to actually kind of play around it. Honestly, you could go with the ooze. You could ooze the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's gonna know it's snipe or something else. Snipe or pressure. Finds it out.
Interesting. Shun is a little bit of. Well, he's got that to work for him. You got the Bell Maw, Base Maw.
I will hunt you down.
A little bit of jibber jabber back and forth.
I just think I like the Draconid. Although not healing your face in a turn is kind of tough. You might just want to play Acolyte and heal face.
What is a loon's will?
Your mind is not your own.
Huh. Just
Okay.
hero power and Lefty doesn't. Well, Shun wouldn't know that Lefty doesn't have much healing right now outside of
Hero
the hero power.
Yeah. Okay, just gonna send the hero power face. I think you still play the dwarven sharpshooter here. Get a little board present. Your Felmaw is gonna wake up next turn. So definitely good to just get that out, and you want to keep the cub and the kill command obviously tandem. You need to hope this Felmaw goes face. Oh, okay. Well, this game's
It's over.
Well, this game is now in Priest's favor.
Yes.
So, game has now instantly switched into being good for Priest.
Dance, puppet, dance.
Reborn to cause more issues, and then just.
Oh my gosh. This is brutal. And it trades, so that's even more healing.
Thank you.
Well played.
Well played. Yeah.
Shun had a few people. Yeah, so it was a
it's a variant of face. Yeah. He's doing the right thing and just dealing damage, but it's now too little, too late, unfortunately. There's no would need to have some extra form of healing. Yeah, so I sees the writing on the wall, and there it is. Priest actually pulled the win. Priest versus Hunter is sometimes a matchup where Hunter just gets too far, but if Hunter gets their apotheosis and sticks the minion, it's not fun.
Nope. You're pretty much just banging your head against the wall, and
yep,
that's it.
Yeah, unless that player like magically techs silence, which isn't a normal tech right now.
No.
Yeah.
So hopefully I got my mic issues looked at. So OBS is now showing some bounce.
Good.
So what do you think that is going to be popping out next? Demon Hunter or Warrior for Lefty? I think
Demon Hunter.
Yeah, I think Shun sticks with the face.
Yeah, I think Shun's gonna bring back the face Hunter, and Lefty's gonna bring the Demon Hunter, because that's the counter.
Yep.
And at that point, Hunter versus Warrior is still 50-50 if the Warrior gets to a really good start.
Yep.
Depending on the Warrior. I mean, if you're looking at the classes, you're probably not bringing you're probably bringing a Bomb Warrior variant into this lineup. Oh, Shun went for the counter. Super smart.
So, got
Bomb Warrior versus Soul Demon Hunter.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
We shall see what happens. Nice little start for Lefty.
Yep. Got two cards that you really want on the mulligan. You really always want Chaos Strike, and you always want Spirit Jailer.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna see just a Chaos Strike.
Soul Demon Hunter.
Job's done.
So Shun is playing the variant that has pirates and Galakron
Mhm.
for Bomb Warrior. So if this, so if what is that? Is that that's just another that's a third skipper now in the deck.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Just gonna look for Armor Smith and stuff for kind of for mid game power
I wouldn't.
to out armor gain the face.
Lefty looking at his options, so maybe another Chaos Strike. So I'd save the Twin Slice myself because you get four attack out of it. But
Demons?
Yeah, I would save it. I would say you either go Chaos Strike Hero Power, or you go, or you set your weapon.
you just
Lefty opts for neither.
hangs back, waits for the weapon maybe.
Yeah, I think there was no. I guess wanted to just clear it.
Don't think he has.
I think if you're gonna do that, you want to be able to deal 1 to face, so you definitely just Chaos Strike instead with the hero power for and attack the minion. But you should definitely just set the weapon here, and you don't have to attack, but you definitely want to play the weapon because of the lapidaries in your hand.
Extra
Okay.
Twin Slice, that's good.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's so effective damage that Lefty can generate is 4, 8. Like he can generate 18 extra attack over time.
Yeah.
From all this.
Oh, he's gonna bust out a Twin Slice. Okay.
Okay.
Just to
That's
get rid
fine.
of the shield slam.
Capabilities.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of telepath. You could read that as pushing for a Soul Shard Lapidary next turn, so it can't get killed. But here comes the bombs in deck.
Shun's gonna take care of that minion and start his bomb shuffle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Horde Pillager. Okay, that's interesting in this deck.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's becoming more and more common. I wonder if this is a Penflinger variant. Just haven't drawn the Penflingers.
We shall see.
Yeah. I think Lefty probably just plays
Soul Shard.
Soul Shard Lapidary and goes 5 face. Like, this matchup has become increasingly more and more towards 50-50, where because of various techs that Demon Hunters have been adding in the Soul versus Bomb Warrior matchup. It's just going to be dependent on essentially Risky Skipper and Armor Smith. Just massive armor gain is going to be a turning point.
Yep, we don't have any 2 skippers. I got Bear Off on there, but I don't know if that's worth dropping a Bear Off and like a Risky Skipper in the Bear
I'll
Off.
show you who's boss.
Yes,
We're going
it
to
is.
see it. I think it is.
Keep yourselves alive.
I think he's making the right call because you have 2 more skippers with 1 being in deck, and you can coin it with a Battle Rage for extra draw.
Yep.
That's a really good play. Oh man, still has not found a Armor Smith, but has your combo pieces
There's
at
a bomb.
least. And sitting with definitely in hand is nice. Bomb,
And a heal. It's good for him.
2 bombs.
And a skull. Ooh, the skull can bust out right now because you got no real.
Yeah,
real presence.
you just rip skull here. There is no more souls in deck, so you cannot play Lapidary for souls. You're looking for some generation of
There you
soul.
go.
There it is. I think you play the Soul Shear and you play the Wand Maker right now.
Yep.
But in that specific order. Nice.
For me and my fans out there, it would be
You don't pick the
very bad
ones.
order.
The other order would have been playing the weapon first.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't matter. But
Lefty knows what he's doing.
yeah, Lefty does. I wonder about saving the attack. Smart play by Shun, just saying I'm gonna put my Galakron online. Although Unless you find the armors. I think I would even hold the Galakron for a bit, possibly. It depends on how Lefty's going to play this. Because right now, we're looking at a possible swing of
Demons.
11 damage if you go twin slice, second slice, or if you just go like second slice. In hero power, it's only 10.
Yeah, I go with the hero power.
Yeah, you want to
Ooh.
save the twin slice.
Oh well.
You probably wanted to.
Going 11, so you're doing 13 right now.
Yeah.
You get
You got lapidary. No, you have marrow slicer, second slice
and ping
with
hero
power. Yeah.
Shun's in a world of hurt right now.
Yeah, Shun does not have. He has to play the Gala here. There is actually, you're either banking on a brawl win, which don't really want to do because you have to assume that this Demon Hunter has lethal from hand at this point, and there's lethal on board.
Yeah.
So, if anything, we're probably going to see the Kronks trade the 5/5 and play Galakron. It's a bit unfortunate that they couldn't get to turn 8 because the Deathwing would have been able to do something maybe, but obviously health. Just there's the armor smith. That's a good pickup.
Yep.
The Kronks dies, but it's just more armor. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah. I guess it's you get one more armor out of it with
Yeah, but you also get board presence. However, this Mystic is just gonna annihilate that board, and then and then I think Lefty should just play the Horde Pillager for like a interim healing weapon because it's free.
Yeah,
It's just board.
true. I was just thinking if you play some arrow slicer,
Yeah, you can go
that
marrow
closer.
slice. You can go marrow slicer
Good.
second slice with the
Then you do
with
Horde
the
Pillager after. Yeah.
yeah Mystic, and then you can take a 50/50.
This power.
Shuffle some more fragments in there. Hero power, or throw your demon in there, but hero power is better.
Yeah.
Job done.
Then you gotta worry about Galakron after that. Does he have another skipper? Yep. So how many skippers you got left?
One.
One.
Oh, Risky Skippers
Yeah.
has one.
One left.
Yeah.
I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable.
Honestly, like, the Warrior is still okay in this matchup right now. Because both Lapidaries have been used. Oh. Well, that makes it harder.
Yep.
Second slice 6, 7, 10. You get lethal, exact.
Exact lethal right now.
Yep.
It's at 9. So 1 and done.
2-0.
Yep.
Our enemies will fall.
What is Lefty's last class? Warrior? Yeah. Okay. So Shun should probably let's look at the classes. Shun should probably bring out Hunter at this point again. Unless he feels like he want to play a Bomb Warrior mirror. Because Demon Hunter versus Warrior is also not bad, like we just saw.
Right. Yep.
But there are versions of yeah.
Shun's got his pick, but with Warrior, I think Hunter wouldn't be a great start. Only because it easily removed, but it's got so much acceleration. I guess if Shun's got a big curve going on, or a good curve.
Yeah.
But We shall see in a few minutes. Or seconds.
Yeah, we'll see. Either way, Lefty's been playing pretty well.
Yep.
Got some help there with some nice draws in the Demon Hunter game, putting all that damage out early. I mean, Hearthstone, not just obviously drawing well, it's playing well.
Versus Garrosh.
Okay,
Warrior versus
Warrior Mirror.
Come,
Okay,
embrace the chaos.
okay, it's probably gonna be similar decks. So I think for Mulligan, I actually don't think Lefty keeps any of this, and I think that Shun keeps just the Corsair, maybe the upgrade as well.
Mhm.
Okay, decide to keep shield block too. That's fine.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Someone does have to lead the charge.
Mm-hmm.
So what did Brett? Oh, you got the pirates. Okay.
Mhm.
So see, Captain.
Oh, is this like Pirate Warrior? Or is that just a tech? No, South Sea Captain's from Sky Raider. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like looking
There's
at
no
I
shelter from my
didn't look
fury.
I didn't look at Lefty's hand, and I was like, oh look, South Sea Captain. What is this, like some weird pirate thing?
No, I think it's definitely a Galacron one or variant of it.
It's probably almost identical. Although the Livewire Lance is a card from deck, I would assume.
Delightful.
So that's a spicy.
Well, that's Enrage.
Wait,
You'd see that
is this
in
an-
Enrage Warriors.
Is this Enrage? Is this like Enrage Gallo Warrior?
Could be. Shall see. Definitely got a bomb one for Shun.
Yes, for sure.
I don't think he changed decks in between.
Oh,
the old-
it's
yeah.
control. It's Control Warrior. Lefty brought Control Warrior. So this is kind of. I think this is bad for the Bomb Warrior.
That Rattlegore that's constantly yelling at you. Yeah.
This will burn them.
Yeah,
Constantly yelling.
I'm hoping to see Rattlegore come out,
Yeah.
so I can say it, just so I can say the line.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, he just screams his name.
Gratuitous pain. That's what he says, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
I don't know. I know for a fact he screams Rattlegore
Oh, okay.
when you play him.
I don't believe you. I'll have to see this. What's going on?
Yeah. All right, Saku. All right, buddy.
I'll
I'm
just go
getting
back in
proud.
my corner and figure out what Hearthstone's all about first.
Nah,
so-
you're good.
Okay.
So two good lackeys here for Lefty.
Yep.
You like to see Ping lackey or the Cabal lackey, and you like to see the Goblin lackey.
For the old rush sequence.
Yep. Neither of them are the best for this matchup. You probably are very much looking to see Ethereal or Spell lackey.
Shun's got what, 3 bombs left in there now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3 bombs. So.
Did he up? Yeah, he upgrades.
He
Yeah,
upgraded,
there's
yeah.
3 bombs in deck. There was no bombs drawn, right?
Nope. Ooh, another shooty lackey. Okay.
Ooh. Okay, another Cabal lackey.
So, Lefty's got a weird choice here. Yep, armor. Okay. Pass. Save all the shooty lackeys and.
Yeah. They're really only gonna be necessary for
So it's definitely going to be for
pushing final damage.
final damage, or at least getting rid of the riskies.
Yeah, skippers and armors. Yep, agreed. Got another Kronk. Well, Kronk's came from the Mulligan. Kronk's on 6 for Galakron. It is a bit unfortunate that Shunsui hasn't been able to save the the Galacron for after, or
Yeah.
save the Crons for after Gala to use a devastation. But
See Galacron come out here for lefty,
I believe that would be
or bear off to get rid of, but risky skipper bear off.
A conundrum.
you could even just like bear off and trade if you wanted, if
Yeah.
you're gonna do that.
Yep.
Or bear off plus a lackey.
Must burn them all.
But either way, I want either I would like to see if you're gonna play bear off, have it away where the 1/2 does actually go face.
Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna deal more damage? You're gonna go for maybe 2 damage. Well, he hovered the Cabal Lackey. Doesn't
He
mean
did.
he's gonna play it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Shun can just slap down the old Blast Master. Call it a day.
I would have liked to seen that saved for another time potentially. But this is a way that Bomb Warrior can definitely stay in this matchup is an early boom. We are going to see them get cleared for sure. We're going to definitely see Lefty clear up what we have with the risky armor. Get all the bombs.
Well, number 2 knight for Shun. That's all he got is 2s across the board. I didn't see a single 3 or a 4 or a 1.
Yeah.
So
I think now you probably play all the lackeys. I think you go both ping lackeys plus goblin lackey onto one of them.
Yep.
To clear.
grumpy old bot.
Yeah. Lefty probably would have liked to have like a coerce or
There's
something in
no
hand.
shelter from my fury.
Little jibber jabber.
Yeah. Not quite to the level of what was it? Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday night where it was just an absolute emote fest.
Nice.
Back and forth.
So what's Shun got? Doesn't like Brawl is not worth it on this board, and neither is Battle. Blade Storm.
Blade Storm. Yeah, you just play Blade Storm. He has a second one in hand anyway. So playing that Blade Storm, like, I mean, it does give some form of information that they didn't really have much to play.
Yeah.
Bomb drawn. Rattle.
I'd never heard of that ever before.
I played Big Warrior quite a bit. It's my favorite.
Wait till
You play it.
Yeah.
You play a commencement on 7. Rattlegore. Yep, that's nice.
I will crush you.
But then your opponent's a mage and immediately plays evolving,
Yeah.
and you kind of just cry in the corner.
Yep. Rattlegore is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But then you play it. But then you play it again and get another minion.
The
Big
Rattlegore
Warriors.
brothers. There you go.
You would have to Dimensional Ripper for multiple, because I think Commencement pulls it out of the deck, if I'm not mistaken.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. If it didn't, that would be broken.
So Lefty's got to get some.
Yeah,
Some
you play
armor.
Rattlegore. You play Rattlegore plus Evil Quartermaster here.
Ooh, big armor smith.
That's nice.
Master it. Do it.
You don't have to. I think you might even play Ankar here. Possibly.
Armor smith it. Do it. It's a big minion.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
No.
If he would actually play that, I mean, that
He's-
feels like the bad move. The
It-
move was either
It would be
the
a
move
bad.
is the move is either gain armor or attack.
Because you basically just get brawled to hell.
Too many cards.
Burns it.
Thank you for your
Oh,
tiny
that is
gift.
tough.
Burns the wrench.
Burns the second wrench. There's, I believe, Shunna has the second court. No, it doesn't have the Corsair in hand. I thought they had Corsair, but I guess the Corsair pulled the end card.
Yes.
So that's only gonna do so much. It's gonna make it an 80.
That card's pretty useless at this point anyway, because it.
Rattlecore. Yeah, but that would only really be useful if Lefty solo played a Deathwing.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So Shun's try to keep yourself try and knock down this Rattlecore individual.
Yep.
I am unbreakable, but time is fleeting.
Can't hero power.
Yeah. Gonna play risky skipper plus Sky Raider.
Again.
Gonna get a South Sea Deckhand. For all 4. That's gonna put Shun at. Is that a full
I
hand?
have too many cards.
Oh, milled the armors, but that is a rough mill. Fortunately, the card drawn before is actually that. But it looks pretty bad now.
Yep, Kargath
Yeah.
bumping into the 3-1. Yeah, you want to throw that down there just to.
Okay.
The blade fist has
And then you can go Ankar. Then you can go Ankar plus hero power.
Yep.
You're not worried about armor.
Nope, not with your opponent at 9, and you got an opportunity to throw 5 for face.
Yep.
Not worried about bombs.
Yeah.
I have too many cards.
Oh
Sean
gosh.
has too many cards.
Yeah.
Show you who's boss. Armor made.
Last ditch efforts. Gonna have. I think you have to go for the 50-50 on Horde Pillager as well.
Lead the charge.
I mean, you just want as much armor as you can get, and that's a card that will generate armor. Although it won't generate armor anymore, there's no more risky skipper. 12 armor gained does not save.
Thinking
Needs-
about pirate, maybe throwing down the pirate.
I think you're playing Shield Slam no matter what, because it puts you just out of lethal.
Yeah.
You're Shield Slamming the Rattlegore to 6. But playing the Taunt is also good.
Yeah, anything to soften the blow a little bit.
That impresses me.
Yeah, I like the Shield Slam comes down. Even though Lefty will be able to Shield Slam the minion, he's still now 1 off lethal.
So good for Lefty right now.
Yeah. I think you play Evil Quartermaster and look for a lethal here.
This will break your bones.
There's 2 possible lethals, and he found one.
You are like gnats before a giant.
All right.
There we go. You are like gnats before a giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a hot, fast 3-0. Well, kind of fast 3-0. But a really well-played match.
Yep. Way to go, Lefty.
For Lefty, yeah. Lefty played well. Shun didn't quite get what he wanted. The matchups just didn't favor, especially in that last one.
Yep. That was a little bit furry, so I'll see if we can get Lefty in here to
Sure.
a couple minutes for a interview.
Of course.
So what is if you want to look at the THL website and see what that result be for the ATL versus
It ties the
D&D
series.
ties the series. Nice.
At 4-4, Pond completed a 3-0 sweep over Tony Montana. So this evens it right back up.
Nice. We knew this was going to be a close match when we were doing predictions last night, so
Yeah.
just a matter of who's on top of what.
Yeah. And I'll give, since I have information for the AFG chop match, it's tied 5-5 with Scritch 3-1ing Bitbeaker.
Nice, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see if we can get Lefty in here.
Of course.
Just had to find his phone.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, we stirred up a Brushy.
Yeah, we stirred up a Brushy. Brushy, former member of Dirty Mike and the Boys.
Yep. Oh,
Here
Lefty.
it is.
We weren't sure if you were in the Shadow Realm, dude, after you kicked the crap out of Shun tonight.
No Shadow Realm for me.
Nope.
Big negative on that particular, huh?
Yeah.
And now, Shun got the shave an eyebrow. We had a little side bet going
Oh,
on.
damn.
Oh, the side bet.
We need some pictures on that.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Well, congrats on the win tonight, dude.
Hell yeah, needed that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you played very well as it is anyway, too. You're a pretty
Yeah.
solid player, so. But
Great
I
bounce.
tried. I feel like I might have misplayed in that pregame somewhere, but I need to go back and watch that.
I didn't see anything blatantly wrong in the Priest game.
Word.
he just didn't have the punch afterwards, so.
Yeah. Once Apo gets drawn, it's kind of tough. Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about getting brand.
Yeah, from turn 7, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Branded, that's what I call it. So.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was Highlander until the second, until I saw another initiate.
Yeah, same. I was sitting there like looking at my deck tracker, like looking over it, and like he's only played one copy of each card. Like I feel like I'm about to get punched in the face with a.
Yeah, punched in the face for 8. Yeah, definitely. I expected it.
Good morning, sir. Here's your 8 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He played good, and just being like my best friend just makes the victory even sweeter.
That's right, especially with the lovely side bet that you have. So.
Yeah.
Do you get to choose which side like right side, left side?
I didn't even think about that. That's a good question.
Or you can do half and half, dude. You can have half.
Oh.
One full eyebrow
that's
would do
even
half and
better.
half, dude. So yeah, I'm giving ideas.
That's even better. Like he had like messaged me the other day, and he was like, "Yo, you want to bet something? Like if I win," he was like, "If he wins, I shave my beard." I was like, "Well, if that's a bet, then if I win, you got to shave your head like Mr. Clean." He don't want to do that, so we went with the eyebrow.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can definitely, if you get some pictures, yep, it'd be pretty funny. So
That'd be funny, yeah.
I'll make sure he sends them to the Discord.
Any favorite plays that you did tonight?
I don't know if I really had a favorite play. I'm not really well versed in the Demon Hunter games. I don't play a whole lot of Demon Hunter, but I felt like maybe I was using up my fragments too fast, but I really just wanted to knock that life total down and just punch him in the face.
That's pretty good. Your plan worked. Plan worked. So we were curious to see if it was one of the Penflinger variant of it, but we didn't get to see it. But we saw the was it Horde Pillager? Yeah.
Yeah, the Horde Pillager is a nice little tech. I've seen that coming more and more. And obviously, you don't have to share. You don't have to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I played Pinflinger in Demon Hunter last week, but it never came up for me.
Ah, okay. It stayed hidden.
Yeah.
Stayed hidden. All right. Was there any final words for your team there, dude? I know you're. I'm rooting for you guys. So.
No, yeah, we just got to kick some ass and try to get some more points and get up to that playoff spot.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all are right there in contention. Like
Yeah.
both you and Defias with 5 games are very close to the top, which scares
So now my
myself.
sweep kind of just cancels out Tony's getting swept last night. So
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and Tony's a really solid.
now
player
we're back
too,
at 0-0.
Yeah. To
Oh,
restart. You got to mulligan
That's right.
all over again, dude.
Best of 3 match.
Yeah.
So
Now we'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
keep fuel under control too. He gets a little hyper.
Yeah. That feels.
Love that guy. So
Saku always calls him a bum.
yeah, my favorite guy. So
Yeah, that's good.
well, thanks so much again for joining us, Lefty, and congrats on to you and the team for the win for the Shadow Realm Master. So
That's right. No Shadow Realm for me.
Nope. Great.
Shadow Realm only has one eyebrow. There you go.
Oh no!
That's what we know now.
Don't make me.
I can't wait.
Don't give that implication, please. I'm already there.
Me.
I'm already there. I lost to him week 1.
There you go.
Thank y'all for having me, and y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you
Have
too,
a great
Lefty.
night, man. Thanks.
Take care, buddy.
Take care.
All right, so transitioning over to our Pro Series match, we have Mayanadon and Koroden that are anxiously waiting to beat on each other.
Yes.
So, if you want to go over the deck list real quick,
Of
we do have
course.
bans.
Okay.
Koroden's banned Mayanadon's Demon Hunter, where Mayanadon has banned Koroden's Warrior. So
I will leave those off.
I will
So
show the deck
from-
list. Yep.
All right. Are they up?
Yep,
Okay.
they're up now.
Cool. So from Koroden, we have Priest, Rogue, and Paladin. It looks like we've got a Dragon Priest, the Dragon mid-rangey steal your stuff Priest. From Koroden, we've got the Weapon Rogue. Seems like a pretty standard version of Weapon Rogue. No funky techs. We have what looks like pure Paladin. For the choice of Paladin list from Koroden. So solid lineup, and we've got Mayanadon has the low curve Highlander Hunter deck,
The ever popular one now.
which yeah, I guess because ban the Warrior, we're not really looking for anything to get rid of. No Frozen Shadow Weaver or extra funky tech.
Yep.
We have Cyclone Mage with Conjurer's Calling double AI and 1 devolving, so playing a more top-heavy Cyclone Mage. And then Mayanadon is rounding it out with a Broom Paladin.
Librum Paladin. Librum.
Yeah.
Or Librum,
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. The Broom version of Librum.
That's right.
So,
The sweeper.
yeah.
All right. So now that we know the bans, now we know what the players are going to be doing.
Yep.
I can tell them to, hey,
Awesome.
you guys can play now.
I really like Highlander Hunter, and I'm not very good at piloting it myself, especially in these types of formats. It has Rogue, which is a favorable matchup, but Priest and Paladin do pretty good against it. I think we're gonna see. I don't know what we're gonna lead.
Yeah, leading. So that's going to be the tricky part. So
Could see a Priest from Koroden.
double Paladin first. So, and for our viewers, sorry to interrupt this. Mayanadon's going to be on the bottom, so be first to spectate with Koroden
Sure.
on the top.
Cool. Okay, yeah, Koroden did add me. Okay.
So now we got the players in.
I got an eyeball.
Let's see if I can poke an eyeball myself.
versus Mayev.
Rogue.
Oh,
None can escape
give me a
fury.
hassle
Victory
to
for
get
the
Korodens.
Forsaken.
Hunter vs. Rogue. Okay.
It's a good one.
And the fun part about this is that we know the deck lists, so there's no speculating.
What?
Man.
Good thing I posted them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So this is Pro Series, which is so unlike Legacy, where Legacy is also a conquest format. I should have explained that it's closed. So Legacy is closed deck list where players will only see the classes that are brought and not the decks. However, Pro Series, it's conquest, but it's open deck list.
Correct.
Yes. So both players know what's in each other's decks.
Job's done.
Good start from Mr. Mayanadon with the Battle Mage on 1.
Just going to be adjusting the third match for tonight. So if you want to solo cast for a quick sec, I will.
Of course.
Together.
Okay, so we see Koroden has Deadly Poison, Self-Sharpening Sword, Sap, Steel Dancer, and a Cutting Class in hand with the coin. This is an incredible start for Koroden. We are very likely to just see a Self-Sharpening Sword on 2, followed by Cutting Class or Deadly Poison plus Cutting Class on turn 3, probably with a Steel Dancer on 4. Definitely gonna want to remove the Kolek there, as Mayanadon played Toxic Reinforcements plus Demon Companion. But we are just gonna actually see the sap come out from Koroden. Does not want to see 3 damage to face every turn. This matchup tends to favor the Hunter overall. I wouldn't say it's a high. I don't know. From my experience, it doesn't feel like a high favor. Because Rogue does have some play when you have this type of opening. However, when you get 2 3/3s out this early, it's pretty bad. Wide boards, Rogue does not deal with them well. But we see a lot of possibilities and ways for Koroden to answer over time. It's just going to mean taking a lot of damage, which at least we're going to see a possible Steel Dancer next 2 turns.
Job's done.
Okay, so we see Face Stalker, Hero Power, one tick on the Toxic, and the spell that we see pulled is Freezing. We see Pressure Plate in hand. So we know Mayanadon is running Freezing Trap, Pressure Plate, and Snake Trap, the very common cards played by this variant of Highlander Hunter, or by Highlander Hunter in general.
Lovely Highlander Hunter.
Yeah.
I've only had a chance to play Highlander Hunter maybe twice. I liked it.
Yeah.
Really quick.
In the shadows.
All right, so we're gonna see secret patches to find. Oh, what are we gonna look for on this? I'm not sure I like this play. Looking for Deadly Poison. Looking for the taunt. The taunt. That's what you were looking for.
Yeah, slow down.
Taunt soaking the damage.
The damage.
Yeah. So Bow is gonna come out though, very likely. Hero Power Bow is gonna take the damage, 6 to face. This looks very bad for Koroden in game 1. However, that's pretty expected with this type of matchup. Koroden will be able to take some. We'll probably be able to play Krasinov here to get full clear of the board, but there's just 5 damage coming in next turn. Really kind of need to look for that second taunt minion. Some way to take extra damage off the board. We see some here, but we do know that that's going to trigger a trap, and that is it. That's game.
In the shadows.
Plays double stealth and 5 to face, but it's just not enough.
Smart moves. I can
Koroden knew it. He's just going through the motions.
Yeah. That's Hunter versus Rogue. Hunter just goes really fast if Rogue doesn't. I'm not sure I like the sat play on 1. I think I would have preferred a more fast style of play. But I mean, sometimes you just can't. When you get that type of start where they pull scavengers into the Wolpertinger,
Yep.
it's rough. That's tough for any rogue.
Probably seen maybe Priest next. Nope.
Yeah.
Rogue again for Paladin. Interesting.
Oh yeah.
None can escape my fury.
So this is
I
a
will
decent
fight
match. So
with honor.
this is not a bad matchup for Rogue. I should look at the. Just try and get a quick chart on this. Got Weapon Rogue versus Broom Paladin.
Yep. Some not so fortunate one drops there from Mayanadon.
That's favorite for Broom Paladin. It's pretty favorite actually. I thought it wasn't that bad, but it's not a good matchup.
Yeah, with the Wild Pyromancer, probably that's the edge.
Something like that, yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Just all the taunts too. Both Paladin decks are pretty good into Rogue because of that. Yeah, it's 43 and 44, so it's getting towards that highly unfavored territory. Ooh, wow. Buffing a Blood Imp, which will in turn give health to the other minions. We do see a decent opening for Koroden, like in terms of cards. I like this play. I like holding off until you attack to get out the taunt. I like it.
Blood and plunder.
This is where Rogue can maybe start pushing a little bit, because there is no direct answer this turn. Turn 3, there's usually no direct answer to the taunt minion.
Mayanadon's just gonna be patient. Take 3 to the face.
That's 9 damage plus a cutting class.
Yep.
That Toxin Blade is gonna really be sticky because of the taunt in the way. However, we do see a coin, and we do see a Librum of Justice. There's a chance that Mayanadon wants to do that, or coin out the Aldor next turn to put just a big block in front of Koroden's face. Gonna go for some card draw. Picks up a Broom. Does not pick up a Penflinger.
I cannot wait to read these. Mind if I roll me?
Updating Brushy and Zerotio.
All right. So Toxin Blade has been dealt with. I wonder if you just go sneaky plus.
May I have
Yeah,
this
there was
day?
2 thoughts. There was either
Dismissed.
oh wow,
That is good
That's
and bad.
that's a pretty good pickup. Because there's not much that you can. Because the only issue is that you can't really activate your Sage, but your Sage would just turn into a 4/4 anyways. So like a 1-mana 4/4 is really good.
Yeah.
That is quite the card to get. It's gonna be. Could just force. I think you just see the Justice here, if anything, to deal with it. But that's gonna be on Mayanadon to decide what is the correct. What's the better choice of action? A better action of choice, I should say. Oh, I really like this. If you're gonna do that, that clears the whole board. If you're gonna go coin, Pyro, Librum. just like that, board is completely dealt with.
Gordon's
That's-
kind of upset at that a little bit, but not much you can do.
A cruel fate awaits you in the ashes.
So, still a good board response from Koroden. Hyapis Allura with a Wisdom in hand. I would not be surprised to see that come down. Maybe Allura plus Hand of a Doll.
I wonder.
Considering to clear off everything before he actually plays the Allura with a Libram of Wisdom.
Become the hero
Very smart play.
this world needs.
Gonna go with gonna opt for stays
Brightness
first.
goes.
Well, that's a good. Fiendish Servant's pretty
Eager to share.
decent, especially with Hand of a Doll and Libram. Just load that up so your next.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really good. And an Elven Archer is just little ping damage, but any little ping damage.
You just
is
ping your
good.
dude.
Yeah.
Ping
I
the
think-
crap out of your Fiendish Servant and
Yeah.
be on your way.
Self-sharpening sword. I think Koroden's just gonna opt to clear it now before it gets buffed.
Yeah.
Good choice. Do you sap the Allura? I think you sap the Allura.
Yep.
Definitely gotta sap it now. Plays a Spectral.
Delinquent. Yep.
I almost said Ghosty Delinquent.
You're a delinquent.
So we've seen one. So Libram that got pulled out by Allura just came out of deck, so that won't come back from Liadrin. And there really isn't obviously a reason to play it right now.
Let me.
Become the hero this world needs.
But also, it's not. I wonder if the Eldar might have been slightly better here.
Yeah.
I think this is fine though.
Brightness
You're gonna pull, yeah. I say you're very likely to pull something like Libram of Hope. 'Cause I don't think Mayanadon has that many. I don't think Mayanadon had that many spells left in deck. There's Lightforge Blessing, Second Hand, and Second Hope, and Second Justice actually. There's like 4, and it got one of the good ones. So now this becomes really tough for Koroden. Koroden did tech 2 saps. That's good by him.
Just send everything face. Yeah.
Yeah. Got the second sap off of Cutting Classic. A really good draw.
shadows.
Yeah, this is looking a bit tough. I think you have to play the Hope itself, just so that way it counts and you get it from Liadrin.
Yep.
Man, I'm sure that Mayanadon's not liked having to keep this Outdoor Truth Seeker in hand. But now there is no good specific way to deal with the big 8/8. So this is where Paladin just becomes so tough for Rogue. Although Rogue can eviscerate it, and we'll be able to actually clear through it, but we'll have to take the damage. However, we do see,
May I have this dance?
and Koroden knows there's an 8/8 in hand. Oh my gosh! If only he had Shadow Step, that'd be insane.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is...
Yeah, Truth Seeker's fine. Truth Seeker plus the Libram on the 4/4. You give it one of the 2 twin spells, and you can play the Devout Pupil as well. Plus Murder.
I do love a good study session.
Murder.
Value on top of value, that guy.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah. Wow.
Writing on the wall for Koroden.
Writing on the wall. Oh my god. Mayanadon is down to Mage. But Mage has to beat Paladin, Rogue, and Priest. I do think Koroden plays the paladin. Wait,
Maybe even
no,
priest.
you don't bring no.
Yeah.
You hide paladin. You play rogue or you play.
Yeah, paladin would be bad.
Yeah.
Since
So the matchups are pretty still unfavored for Koroden. The priest is the only good one.
yeah,
Rogue is not good. Rogue or mage can be good into rogue? Actually, no. Rogue is good into mage. The only bad one is paladin. If all else comes in, it could just be a 3-2. But we'll see how it plays out.
so
But we know what Mayanadon's bringing.
Yeah, weapon rogue. I'm just gonna double check with our friends at
HS replay.
HS replay to see what weapon is like versus mage.
It's a slight favorite. I think just based off how I tested. See, it says it's a 41.11. But whenever I played it, it felt really good for the rogue.
Yeah. Rogue is like, well, mage like small spell mage is like 55%.
Your curiosity will
Yeah.
be the end of you.
Oh. I do.
Yeah.
So we got priest and mage.
Yeah.
2 points for my buddy Mayanadon.
Koroden, your team or your player looking to get the first point. No, we have two casters that we both love playing this. And there's clearly no bias on your side.
Nope, none at all.
No.
I just told Corn good luck and just win. That's all I said. So, like a true captain. You know, the old ass slap and get in there. And...
Yeah. Get in there and fight.
Yep.
Works against me.
So Mayanadon, with a pretty decent hand,
Oh, it says explode.
gets to play spell power into cram session. Could always opt to play those.
Pick the one.
Could also always opt to play Solarian on 2.
I like Cyclone Mage. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a fun deck to pilot. It's got so many. It's got complicated turns for sure. Yeah, I think Mayanadon's just debating whether it's more about whether you're going to get the most value out of playing Cram Sesh, whether you think you can get more than 2 draws out of Cram Sesh right now. Because if you play Solarian, it very likely just gets it couldn't even just get taken.
Yep.
We do see Apotheosis, so that's definitely the play for Koroden. Gets rid of the minion. Poses a big threat.
You don't pick the one. See?
Oh wow, another studies. Alright, so we're gonna look for so Mayanadon's polymorph. Maybe poly, maybe rolling fireball. Either one of those is good. I think a reason for rolling fireball is because you can clear a board, while polymorph only affects 1 minion. But if the board becomes like something like what we see here, where the 4/4 isn't very relevant because it's even though it's got lifesteal because the mage isn't dealing face damage currently. So what are you thinking here?
Let's see. Polymorph, yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Polymorph that or polymorph the heal, but heal doesn't really matter because it's gonna kick in anyway. So, priest.
Yeah, I think either one would have been fine. I think just having a 4/6 on board that you don't want that. Like Mayanadon at this point would be happy to see very like okay, let's see. Played as cleric. I think the pick is it's Feywing or it's Onyx Mage Scribe. Feywing because obviously it can't be targeted. But honestly, priest mage doesn't have too many target spells. A lot of them are just you play them on the board. Okay.
Do you like to play with fire?
Ooh. I would say Mayanadon definitely just hoping to find the devolving missiles. I think you could you could lead with devolving, that's fine. Alright, now they become a mage. For a little bit, they're gonna get an arcane missiles in hand.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
And I like this. Clear the board for Mayanadon. Knows that there is 2 Apotheosis in deck. But Koroden has Karj in hand. Mind Flayer Karj. So Mind Flayer Karj. So I would not be surprised if we see that come down on the Solarian.
Yeah. That definitely helps Priest catch up a little bit.
Yeah. Also, it's just really frustrating for mages to deal with when that happens.
That's right.
It's like the mind game aspect.
Yep.
I think if you're gonna play, I wonder if he's gonna opt to play Karj then. Not sure I would have led that in case we killed the. Wow, that was perfect. Okay. I get why he did that. I obviously understand why he led with that. Wasn't guaranteed. If it had killed the Solarian, that would have been the suboptimal result.
But thanks to Koroden and his good luck, the missiles just decided to take out the 1/1s and then
definitely
1/1 health, I should say, and then a little bit of face.
Yeah.
Deep freeze. Yeah, I was gonna say deep freeze.
Yeah, it was definitely deep freeze or
Was it Frostbolt?
It was.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe Frostbolt. Frostbolt can clear a minion. Deep freeze. Like you're not worried about priest. Not really worried about the priest. Attack like the attackers from the priest. But it is nice to get a couple of 3/6s on board.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Koroden just turned into mage? No, just joking.
No.
Mage scribe. That's where I was getting it from.
Oh, of course. Oh my gosh. I should have seen that pun coming.
Yeah.
Cyclone drawn. Sork Apprentice in hand. I could see some play with Cyclone coming down this turn.
All in due time.
I mean, even though Koroden has a Plague of Death, I actually doubt that sees play this game. Unless there's like the only way I see it coming is after we see Mana Giant Conjurers calling.
Is Mana Giant gonna fall down right now?
Yeah, so we're gonna see the Mana Giant come down here with you can even play Mana Giant Conj plus Cyclone. Yeah, this is a massive swing turn. This is where the mage really becomes good.
Some big lumpy.
So that's
hiccups. Oh,
that's really good stuff from Cyclone.
Oh, Stewart. Okay.
Yeah, Stewart's good. Stewart gets you more spells. I don't think Mayanadon would have been looking much for a dragon. It could have also just been a snap pick where time was running low. So we're gonna see Karj on the prototype.
Yeah.
I assume the prototype.
I wonder.
Protodrake, the plagued Protodrake. Mind game.
Eek. That's gross. That's not performance there, Koroden. What are you doing, dude?
Was hoping to pull the second mana giant in from the deck. But that could make Koroden think that there is. I think Koroden would have thought maybe 2 mana giants come down if they can.
I wonder.
Choices. Opts for a taunt.
Opts for a taunt. And the thing with Lucent Bark, especially being a priest, is that priest is going to heal 5.
Yeah.
If the results were worse for wear, I think we'd see I think if possible, Koroden should trade. Nah, it doesn't really. Plague of Death is really nice, but it's not super necessary right now. Especially because I think you would want your Lucent Bark, or maybe even both Lucent Barks, to be dormant.
And Don's just gonna painfully.
Conch.
Yeah, just gonna conch the tree. Ooh, got a.
Wow, got a Alec here.
Yep.
All right. We're about to swat some insects.
Works against me.
Twice.
I like this play. Because you freeze a minion, you just go off base.
Yep. Don't give him Solarian Prime.
Yep. Don't put Prime in deck. Don't give him a Lucent Bark. You could have convinced me maybe the 2/2, but because the Alakir is going to die, but you want to force them to make the trades.
Yeah.
There is a possibility that I don't know.
Koroden's looking at that plague.
That plague looks really nice. So if you do it, you want to put the Prime in deck right now.
Yep.
And you don't care if you get Lucent Bark or not.
It's almost
because the only thing that's gonna live is your opponent's. The only thing that lives is your opponent's Bark.
right, which is taking up a space, so you're almost at a disadvantage with one spot less.
True mastery takes dedication.
A charming composition.
Pyroblast.
Pick Pyro, definitely.
Man.
Job's done.
That's so good for Mayanadon. This is gonna come down to the wire, pretty much. Cobalt Spellkin is such a good pickup. Gotta hope for a wave. No wave found. I think you play Cleric of Dragons, Draconic Studies here. What you get? We got
Allie.
You got Alex. Alex is a good pickup.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
now Koroden sees that there was a power creation. Almost forgot about how much stuff there is in Mayanadon's hand for burn. We see 2 burns.
He's dead anyway. Dead anyway.
Yeah, dead on board. Wow. So a very convincing win for Mayanadon. Gonna win it on the Ross's passive. All right. So
now I gotta boot Lefty out, get Mayanadon in.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lefty.
We love you, Lefty.
Right.
Can groups really only have 10? Or
yeah, groups are only 10.
Okay.
Time for an interview.
Yeah. So
see what Mayanadon says.
Yeah, we can do a bit of a longer because it looks like Zerotio's in his legacy match, so it's going to be close.
Yeah,
to 10.
I'm feeling bad just because I was giving him updates and he said, "Yeah, I'm only my second." So I said, "Yep, sorry to interrupt. Apologize to Zero, a teammate from Pod People.
Yep.
Want you to defeat PWE, even though PWE's rock. So
Yeah, they're good.
Yep.
He's good.
well, look at
I got the-
Mayanadon with this cool looking icon. What's up, Mr. Cool Icon,
What's up,
dude?
Mr. Mayanadon?
How's it going?
It's going good. Congratulations on that victory.
Okay,
over
this
Koroden.
interview's over. We're good. So
Okay, thank you very much. My pleasure to
man.
be here. Always a good time when I hop on here.
yeah, for sure.
For
So,
sure.
how do you feel about that match, dude?
Pretty good, I suppose. I mean, it worked out okay. Going in, I was actually kind of surprised by the ban. I honestly thought that the lineup that he had brought was an anti-Soul Demon Hunter because I've been bringing it a lot, and it looked pretty bad. I was pretty scared about having to play that because I just felt like that was going to be the tough one to get through. But thankfully, he did me the favor of removing it from play, so I was able to play the 3 decks I felt a little bit better into the lineup, and then managed to get the right draws, and just worked out.
Just
I don't know.
hang tight. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you-
hang it tight.
Yeah.
I know
That's
Koroden.
right. That's what I always say.
He likes using the rogue a lot. So I thought he could punch through your first match up there. Shoot,
Hunter.
Hunter versus rogue. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was definitely. I mean, they were close games, for sure. It wasn't like I just rolled him. There were definitely a lot of outs for him that he didn't happen to get in those matchups. Certain plays, I was like, if he has this, then I played around it so I'd have reload and stuff. But like, there's certain outs that would have saved him for longer. Just didn't manage to find them those games though.
nope.
Yeah.
It's the way she goes, boys. It's the way she goes.
The way she goes. It's Hearthstone. That's Hearthstone for you. That's how it felt the first half of the season, and recently it's been going a little bit better for me.
Agreed.
Yeah, I've noticed
agreed.
that. I've noticed that across the series.
Yeah.
So tell me the story on the beer boys themselves. Like, there's a lot of change.
Yeah, I mean we've had some change. I think part of it is it's I think for a lot of us, I mean you can see right now I'm like,
You're
what am I,
4
like
and 3
silver
right now,
2 or
dude.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean my rank. I think a lot of us have sort of taken a little bit. This season's more of like a chill season, at least
Yep.
for us. We're still. It's not like we're not trying. We're bringing good lineups. We are prepping and everything, but I think we've taken it a little bit easier this season, just trying to have fun and kind of go through the motions of like new team. We've kind of gotten some new players during
Yep.
the season as well, so
Mhm.
I think overall we've been doing okay, but I'm sure we'll have a better showing next season. I don't know if we're out of the running for playoffs. Certainly not in a great situation, to say the least.
It's close, but I mean, it's there's a lot of work that needs to get done with the next 4 weeks
Mhm.
left. So we're in the same spot. We're at 80 points, so it's still
Yeah, it's
a
it's,
hard
it's a
road.
tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's certainly a hard road. I will say, I blame mostly Inzi. He seems to be crushing every single other series, but decided, pro, whatever. He's doing great in like his collegiate, in hero, but when it comes to pro, for some reason, it just the cards don't fall where he needs. So Inzi, if you're listening,
Get
it's
your
all on
act
you,
right.
man.
Yeah.
You did it this week.
Yeah,
You got the win. It's funny. He got the win in pro this week, but managed to lose in the other 2. So maybe we should just let him lose in pro, so he has more success in everything else.
Yeah. So it's like the now I would almost want to say leap the Lady Justice there. So the balance and scales.
Yeah,
So.
so you gotta win some, you gotta lose some.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's just the way she goes.
Yep. Any favorite moments in the match that you played?
I mean, finding that last moment with the pyroblast
Yeah.
was pretty fun. Finding that, I think I had that game anyway, just based on what I got off of like the cyclone.
Yeah.
They were pretty powerful spells, so I had like a lot of reload. So that was just kind of like the little cherry on top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I knew Koroden was hoping he probably didn't get a pyro, but the way it worked.
Yeah. There wasn't anything you could do about that.
And the
No.
cute emoji you ended up having when you did steal your Solarium.
Yeah, did steal a Solarian. That it did have that RNG there for sure. Managed to hit the missiles where he needed.
Gosh.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
I knew there was definitely a potential there, but I was like, he has to have exactly this combo and hit those, and ugh.
He
But he
planned it.
did.
He planned it.
Planned it. I'm
Yeah.
sure. No, I mean that is a big part of that matchup is you want to steal, their big power cards like the Solarian. So,
Yeah. Runs
yeah,
away.
just
Runs away with the match after you get a couple of Solarians in.
yeah.
In
Oh, no
play,
kidding.
so.
Yeah.
All right. Anything
Awesome.
going on this weekend for yourself, or anything? Any shout outs to your team? And
Yeah, I mean, this weekend, I know not THL. I've been doing like a lot of casting all over, like HR Masters and stuff. But this weekend, I am helping out with Aspirant. So if anyone wants to check that out tomorrow night, I don't know what I'm sure we're friendly. We're friendly. We're not
paid gig.
competitors per se.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that out tomorrow. Other than that, I think in a couple weekends. I'm going to be casting the Chili Rog tournament as well. For those that know what that is, the Mad Masquerade. It's a $300 buy-in tournament by Chili Mountain.
Wow.
So I'll be or $300 tournament with I believe a buy-in. It's a $300 prize pool is what I meant to say.
Okay.
But yeah, so that should be a fun one for people, and sign up for it if you want to play as well.
$300.
You can win $300.
Ah, okay.
You can win the $300.
Yeah,
I misspoke.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, so some fun stuff. Check me out on my socials. Those are my plugs, I guess. I'm plugging myself. And I'm happy to come back here and do some casting too, man. You
We'd love
kicked
to
me
have
out of
you,
the Friday
love to
Night
have
Fights Discord group. You kicked me out. I don't even know what's going on this season.
Yeah, we had to make room for guys that were active.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
No.
We
had a
still have one more match tonight.
We had a feeling you'd be back, so kick somebody else out.
I'm just oh yeah, you can kick me out. I would gladly leave for this, man.
Yeah, you got to do like just a challenge. We each have to play matches, and whoever ends up at the bottom has to just get kicked out.
Oh man, well rip me.
This week can be Koroden because he lost.
See the problem is that Saku is the off, so we need him.
Right. Saku doesn't have to participate.
No, he doesn't have to play.
Yeah, I quit the whole
group. And I'm looking at everybody else in this group.
Yeah.
They're either 1 seeds, 2 seeds, or 3 seeds.
Yeah, I may have rigged it in my favor somewhat, I'll say.
Sure.
We can come up with other activities. It doesn't have to just be Hearthstone. I don't know. We could play an Among Us game.
Among Us. Oh man.
Yeah. A little Friday Night Fights Among Us.
Oh my gosh, that'd be fun.
Wow.
And I don't know how you decide who the loser is there, but
I don't know. Just play a bunch of games, and whoever the weakest link you feel.
Yep. Whoever gets killed first is the loser.
The first to die. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, imposters are now immune. That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get imposter, you're
safe. First to kill or first imposter thrown out.
Yeah, you better hope I'm not imposter.
Yeah.
Out there, I'll be gunning. take down Friday Night Fights. Take out Saku, and you end the show.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, what did I do?
Oh no.
Oh well. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Sir Mayanadon. You always a great host, and love the new icon now. With I'm assuming that's.
Oh, thank you.
That's your lovely wife, girlfriend.
Yeah, girlfriend. Yeah, so she commissioned this for my birthday, which is pretty nice.
Oh, that's nice.
It's got like Hearthstone cards, pizza. What else is on there? There's Eagles stuff.
Ugh.
You can't see all of it in the screenshot that I have currently, but yeah, there's all the important stuff to me in my life.
There you go.
I'll take everything but the Eagles. I'm sorry.
Hey. They won last week, so they're okay.
So it's okay. My team's. It's okay. I'm a Giants fan. I'm a Giants fan. They suck.
Number 1, okay, in the division. Our division's so bad.
Your division's so bad.
1-2-1.
Yeah,
we are number 1 in the division.
Take that.
Eagles are the best.
Number 1 in the
fly,
NFC.
Eagles fly.
Number 1 in the worst division in football right now.
Yeah.
it's fantastic. That's all. It doesn't matter if you're number one. That's all that matters.
That's
yeah,
right.
if you ain't first, then you last.
That's right.
It's all good.
All right. Well, a pleasure to
And-
come on here. I won't keep you guys any longer. I'm one to definitely talk a lot. So
Oh, you're okay.
I know you guys have one more match to get to. So have fun with that, and good luck to those players.
And
You bet.
BrushyTuna reminds you that you're beautiful.
Well, I appreciate that so damn much. Thank you, Brushy. Also a beautiful, beautiful human. And with that, I will bid you guys adieu. Good night.
Thanks, man.
Good
Take care.
night.
Later.
So now we're gonna transition into our lovely Wild series. So now we gotta bring Brushy in here.
Sure, we can. If he wants to come in and explain some stuff
Explain some things.
and help me out. I mean, I kind of understand the decks, but if Brushy wants to come in and he can.
Here he is.
Hey, what's up, Brushy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much, man.
Just chilling, waiting for you to come in so you can guide us through this wild series.
I like the lineups. From what I'm
Me
seeing.
too. I really like that one guy who's 1-4. He seems really good.
He's got his act together.
No, he doesn't. That guy's sucks it wild.
He's too wild. He doesn't give any Fs.
Yeah.
Wild. He is
Exactly.
We could say he's wild.
That man's a loose cannon on
You got two
on
loose
Patch's
cannons.
Payback, but yeah. So hopping in here real quick to help out the cast, talk about this wild match here between Zerotio from Bash Brothers taking on myself, BrushyTuna from Patch's Payback. So we're gonna run through these decks real quick. We'll start off with Zerotio. He's got Kingsbane Rogue, main focus Kingsbane Rogue. Obviously, get Kingsbane, buff it up, make it do some crazy stuff. It also has a lot of pirate synergy within it, with the ship's cannons, patches. So it's just a full out aggro deck with a top end curve of like your finishing closing power is the Kingsbane Rogue within it. But sometimes, you just get there with some eviscerates and some pirates going through. Up next, we got the Odd Pally. This one is pretty straightforward. You want to just press the button as much as possible when you can. You're going to put out a bunch of just little dudes that seem like they're weak, but you got things like Steward of Darkshire, which gives them Divine Shield. You got Unidentified Maul, which sometimes gives them Divine Shield, plus attack, taunt, so on and so forth. Warhorse Trainer gives them all plus attack, Fungal Mancer, and of course you have Quartermaster as well to help buff up your little 1/1 dudes with the Leroy Jenkins kind of over the top damage, as it's really only burst outside of the cards I mentioned, such as Fungal Mancer. Up next is the Mage, which is banned here. I did ban this Mage.
Secret Mage.
Yeah, it's Secret Aggro Mage. It looks to play a lot of secrets to disrupt your opponent, such as Counterspell, Flame Ward, Ice Block, Netherwind Portal, and Explosive Runes and Duplicate to hedge your way to keep the board, and then they will drop Cloud Prince, deal 6. Cabal Crystal Runner usually costs 0 in this deck. So that's just 0 mana 5/5 most of the time. And that's his whole game plan. Hopefully the secrets line up really well against your opponent, and then you just walk through it and just pretty much throw your minions on the board and kill them because they have to deal with like 9 secrets a turn.
Yeah.
Which is
Brutal.
super annoying, and it's part of the reason why I banned it. It's just so miserable to navigate through.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Good ban.
And then last is the only deck that both of us have brought together.
Big Shaman.
We got Big Boy Shaman, which has picked up a lot of popularity in the recent weeks. With Lightning Bloom, people started figuring out that Lightning Bloom and Ancestral call into things like Yashara and Colossus of the Moon, and stuff like that. Just like insta win.
Thickens. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, how do you beat a turn 1 10/10?
Easy.
Every deck
I don't know.
Bottom right.
Yeah, bottom right.
Yeah, you're bottom right. Easy.
Easy.
I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what happens. It's really rough to deal with. If the mirror gets played today, the mirror should be a ton of fun. Because half the deck kind of gets shut off.
Okay.
In a way. So you don't play the mirror. You don't really play Ancestral's Call. Because for some reason, like say I ancestral or like Zerotio Celestial or ancestral calls and puts out a walking fountain, and I put out Yasiraj, like he's gonna be real sad real fast. So the hit and miss on that is huge and can be detrimental. So you might see a couple YOLO ancestral calls in the mirror, but usually that card is avoided at all cost, because you don't want to drop a weaker minion to your opponent's stronger minion.
Yeah.
So that mirror is a lot of fun. I've got to play it like 3 times in the past like hour and a half, and it's very interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
So that's Brushy in his tactics and play.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just played this deck first time, 3 times.
3 times. I'm
prepped.
really have. I crafted it yesterday. Played it like 3 times. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Whatever.
Cool. I mean, it's a good deck.
Play
It's
this
a very
card.
good deck.
Do this card.
Yeah.
We're good. So
Exactly. And then we'll hop over to my deck list here. To start off, we got a Malagos Druid here. Pretty straightforward. There's no Geppetto in this list because Geppetto gets cut when you're expecting your opponent to be on aggro, and which I did expect Zerotio to be on aggro, so I ran a second Spreading Plague here. But the rest of the deck is still pretty straightforward. Try not to die to aggro until you can get your combo of Malagos, Aviana, Kun, and kill your opponent. And that combo is you play Aviana, play Innervate, Lightning Bloom, something to boost you up 1 mana, play Kun, refresh your mana crystals, play Mali, and then obviously you play Satravar with it to get an extra Mali or 2, and then
you just
combo kill your opponent.
Yep.
Yeah.
It gets pretty gross because with Kel'Thas, you can ultimate infestation for 1 and just like you could burst your opponent from like 50 something in 1 turn.
Wow.
So
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's pretty gross. And I love that deck. This is one of my favorite decks in all of THL, or not THL, all of Hearthstone history. I just love Malagos, and this deck just does it the best.
The goose is coming out.
The goose?
Goose is
yeah, we'll see. It's got some tough matchups in front of it, but
so anytime a Malagos is going to be discovered, you're going to just automatically pick that, correct?
I don't know how I'm discovering the Malagos, but I'll do my best.
If it comes up in any match, that's what I'm saying.
I do it in standard a lot. Whenever I cast Primordial Studies, I take Malagos.
Give me that.
Yeah. It works out in a lot of matchups. Up next is Zerotio's ban, the Highlander Priest, the Raza Priest, the Anduin Priest, whatever you want to call it. This deck looks to control the board and do a lot of different things before going in for a couple turn lethal with the Anduin Raza combo and just bursting your opponent from crazy amount of healths. So this was a good ban by Zerotio because out of all the decks I brought, this is one of the most overall, it's one of the most annoying decks to play against in Wild, but it also has just so many good tech cards to deal with his entire lineup. So it was a very good ban by Zerotio. I was thinking he was going to ban something else, but this ban also makes a ton of sense. And then we talked about the Big Shaman. The only real difference between our 2 Big Shamans is I'm running a Lich King and he's running a Colossus of the Moon. Which is both fine. I just wanted to go for the value generation of Lich King, and he just wanted to go for the power play of Colossus the Moon, which both lists are pretty good. I think the Colossus the Moon is the more popular deck, but things happen. Yeah. And then the last deck is a deck that I've been jamming on Wild Ladder for the past 2 days now. Is Bomb Warrior.
I love
this deck. This deck just does stupid things. If you face anything with aggro, it's just over. Because you just go for Risky Skipper Armor Smith combo, just like you do in Standard right now.
Yep.
And then you can turn off a lot of Highlander decks also. Because of the bomb synergy of Clockwork Goblin and Wrench Caliber. And then
keep feeding the bombs in. Yep.
Town Crier pulls
Ziliax and Blood Boil Brute.
And Blood Boil. That's really good.
Yeah. So it pulls high power cards consistently whenever you want it. And you can also do the Ziliax with a Clockwork Goblin combo, or even the bombs off Bomb Wrangler and Blastmaster Boom for extra heal.
Yeah.
But this is the deck that I thought Zerotio was going to ban, but it makes sense to go with the Priest as well. Just because this one does extremely well until all aggro. Because of that Risky Skipper Armor Smith combo.
Okay. Looks like Zerotio said he's ready to go. So if you are ready to go
Ooh.
yourself, we can.
Nah, I'm casting.
Okay, I'll let him know. Just give me a sec.
All right, just kidding. All right, guys, have fun casting.
Yeah, thanks
Hopefully
for the
I'll
help
see you in
on-
an hour,
on
but
the-
I probably won't.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping out. Break down the deck list and that stuff since Fish and I are new.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and just for everyone at home and for you guys as a reminder, there is a patches bug still live, which means whenever you play a pirate to pull patches out of the deck, the viewers or spectators client like goes nuts and you don't see the patches. So
Gotcha.
if Zerotio plays a pirate to pull patches, just know that Saku's going to have to respectate for everyone at home to see
Yeah,
the
it'll be
continuation.
Yeah, I will too, so I can have good information.
Yeah, because I think the game just stops. Like you don't see anything that happens past that.
Yeah.
There's
So-
some funky graphic stuff. So if there's other plays being done, it's done in the background, so you can see like
It
a
looks weird.
arrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an arrow that's going to like the bottom left or top right or whichever. So anyway,
Bottom
I'll let
right.
you get to it. Good luck with your match
All
with Zerotio,
Yep.
and you guys
Good
can
luck,
suit
Tuna.
up and play as soon as you get in.
Nice. All right, sweet.
Yep.
See ya.
All right, there's the wild
I-
and wacky
I-
BrushyTuna.
I wouldn't want to beat him in this match. Zerotio's a very good player.
Awesome player. So not sure what his he was just finishing his Legacy Series match with Agent PWE, so I'm sure that was a very, very tightly
No report.
contested match. Yeah.
No report yet.
So
Oh,
we shall see what happens.
Yep.
So for our viewers, Zerotio is going to be on the bottom, so first to spectate for our group, and
Yep.
BrushyTuna is going to be on the top, which he didn't want to be, but too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad, Brushy. Right. Just wait. Start anytime.
yeah. It's a bit harder for me to figure out the wild meta game of what's going to be brought out first. So I don't want to be just to save myself from saying, oh, you picked the lead wrong like every time. Gonna very likely just refrain from that. Although at least, yeah. But yeah, thank you, Brushy, for not only explaining the decks, but explaining what they want to do.
Right.
That was really good.
That's the biggest thing. So we got. Do we have an eyeball for Zerotio? Not yet. So waiting for Zerotio. There we go. Eyeball for Zerotio.
Yeah, eyeball for Zerotio and eyebrow.
Or
Eyeball for
El BrushyTuna.
versus Deathwing.
Alright.
Embrace the
Warrior
chaos.
for Brushy.
None can escape my fury.
And
okay.
Rogue for Zerotio.
Oh, Zerotio's Kingsbane in hand.
Lucky.
However, a nice opening for Brushy. The Armor Smith keep off the top is really nice. This is where things get wild and crazy. This is where things get wild and crazy and might go really fast.
As expected. So like Brushy was
Yeah.
explaining, he was expecting full aggro from Zerotio and is seeing it here. So
Yeah. There is a chance that this is a good matchup for Kingsbane Rogue, though. Honestly.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
So yeah, you definitely want to do this. You want to coin out the Kingsbane and give it instant attack already.
yeah.
So for those who aren't familiar with what Kingsbane is a 1 mana, 1 attack, 3 durability weapon. It's the legendary rogue weapon, and it keeps whatever enchantments it gets. And when it is broken, it just goes back into your deck. That's what the Death Rattle effect is. It's Death Rattle, shuffle this into your deck. So you see cards like Cavern Shiny Finder, which is in Zerotio's hand. That Cavern Shiny Finder is exactly so Zerotio can pull can pull the card again.
Weird that saw
Somebody order a bomb.
sword and board, but didn't see what happened. Didn't see what it
Uh,
attacked.
Where the sword and board went? It went to the Eternum Rover.
Showing blank on my screen. Anyway, weird. I get a blank. I get a card that's facing backwards when I highlight.
Yes.
sword.
Okay, so Zerotio pulled patches.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to respect. I don't think things are too bad for me. I don't see patches on screen.
Nope. And everything's going.
Wait, does Kingsbane Road run it? Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he should. So he should have pulled it.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it on my screen. Is it in hand? Did he draw patches? No. Okay.
Weird. Anyway, Secret Passions comes up.
Yeah. So maybe we just got fortunate where only patches is invisible for us. That's what happened to me last time. Yeah. You see that? Cavern's gonna bring it right back with 2 attack.
Take care of that little minion. Brushy side. Nice Saucy deckhand to add another 2 damage to Brushy's face.
Oop, my bad. We could see Risky Skipper, Armorsmith, Towncrier.
Of course.
But I think
Zilliax,
Zilly's.
yeah.
But I do think Zilly's just coming out.
Bopping the 3-1.
The 3-1, trading the 2-1. Gonna force Zerotio to take base damage for it. There are currently 3 bombs in the deck. No, there is now 2. There's a draw.
Ship's
2
cannon.
left.
So Zerotio's loading up. Seeing what he can do. Excellent first shot.
Oh, that was really good.
Sniped it. Now here comes all the
Job done.
in your
Yeah, I was
face
wondering-
damage.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if the Weapon Rogue matchup with that it has with Bomb Warrior, even though this is a slightly different deck with different cards,
Show you who's boss.
partially wondering if that was going to be some type of like tell for the match, with like Weapon Rogue being able to really put it to Warrior.
Got Sky Pirate.
Corsair. I think we'll see a second ship's cannon. Okay. So gonna go for the double pings. Oh, that was really good.
Just hit it with the
Wow.
excellent. Got Coerce though. That'll take care of one of the cannons
Yeah.
if he plays it, or just could be straight up brute.
I think it's Brute plus Rover. Well, it's an option to play Rover. You don't have to. It's an option. Alright, play it. Okay. Because these pirates only deal 2 damage, it could take 2 pings, which would give Brushy 4 armor. Or you can just trade it off now and only give 2. And try to ping off the Blood Boil.
Yep.
Wow. And Zerotio can just slam down. Zerotio can just play Secret Passage. Look for more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look for more pirates to activate, and he gets one.
Look for second Shiny Finder too. Did get Evis back in the game. We're gonna see a 2-mana. We're gonna see a 2-mana dagger for 2.
Get it. Evis. Yeah. For
Yeah.
Zero. Spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Count or cutting class is good.
Ooh, Deadly Poison. Save that for Kingsbane.
Yep.
Or is he gonna use it now? No, he wouldn't use it.
No, you don't want to use it now. There could definitely be there could be like something in Zerotio's mind where he probably knows that Brushy is not running brawls in this deck, So if you threw it down now, that's a lot of extra damage coming in hot. We're now.
Raiding party.
I mean, this just looks really bad for Brushy. It's not lethal, but it could get close.
Bring raiding party in. Brings your.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I like this because he's trying to get the combo to draw King's Bane.
Pirates. And there's King's Bane.
Yeah.
Tons of mana to go. Yeah, Brushy knew. Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I thought that the rogue might be pretty good in this matchup. But every other one, this warrior is fine.
Wild is behaves like similar to the Pro Series, which is Conquest, and it's open deck list,
Yes.
as we've already determined.
Yeah, we'll have to explain that. So, with that, Zerotio only has the Paladin and Shaman left, with Brushy holding Druid, Shaman, Warrior. Let's see what they bring out. See who's going to bring out the Shaman first. It is Brushy.
Brushy, nice.
Kings and gods.
And he brings out the Thunder King, too.
Then we have the.
Oh my gosh, look at this opening.
Excuse me.
Really, the only thing Brushy doesn't want to see in his hand is a Muck Morpher. Because that puts a damper on it. Okay, well, turn 1, Yashiraj.
Distract yourself with candy and costume.
That's a better one.
I will not.
So, yeah, I mean, you're going to see a 10-10 come on board, but then you're going to see you're going to see either a 2-drop or a Loatheb, and you don't want either to get pulled.
Nope.
So, it's kind of brutal. This is where Wild becomes wild. Like, actually wild.
Wow.
So we're also going to get to see the pulling of a walking fountain.
You also get to see Patches.
And Patches gets drawn, so we will not get the Patches bug.
Okay. It's only when Patches gets pulled out of the deck.
Yeah, not when it's played from hand. I'm really surprised. I thought Zerotio had because it says he had it in his
Well played.
last deck, so maybe I just missed it coming out.
The victory is
Nope.
yours.
Yeah, Zerotio realizes this is not going to end well because no way to kill the Yashiraj. That's just an instant win for Brushy. One series is now tied, and Zerotio could even decide to pull this out himself and see what it can do. Brushy now has Warrior and Druid left. That's probably the fastest match of Hearthstone I've ever seen in my life, other than when somebody had to go. That's the fastest I've seen a game in THL. It's only by like 1 or 2 turns from the first Wild match I casted where that happened on turn 2 or 1.
Your time ends.
All right, now it's Zerotio's turn to see if he can do it.
Yep. Tit for tat. That's what
Tit for
Zerotio is
tat.
saying. Let's go.
Yeah, this is good. Good bring. Although giving Brushy with his Druid a chance to really get going if he cannot pull out Ancestors with a minion. Like Brushy just really got a nutty opening. So I think we're gonna see Brushy keeping Howl, Biology Project. I would actually keep the Malagos here. Maybe you keep all of it besides Spreading Plague. This deck doesn't really need Spreading Plague for this deck. And opts to throw back the Ferocious Howl as well. 2 parts of the combo in hand.
Does have Sathravira in his
Happy
hand.
Hollow's End.
Yeah.
It is Hallow's End? I was there when Hallows began.
So the one thing about Biology Project is you kind of don't want to give this Shaman deck the ability to ramp. Because they can do it a bit faster. So Brushy's just gonna wait patiently and possibly coin out Overgrowth next turn. And then be able to go Overgrowth into maybe a branching path.
Yeah, it's just gonna say Overgrowth to a branching path would be pretty good.
We are gonna see Muck Morpher comes down. What will it turn into?
Ooh, here we go.
Walking Fountain. Ooh, a bit of a low roll. You want that to turn into a Scrapyard or a Yashirage. If that turned into Yasharage, that'd be nuts.
Yep. But hero power and an 8 to the face.
Yeah.
Good mini to pick up.
Yeah.
Token standpoint.
Yeah. This is good for like Brushy's not in a bad spot by any means. A bit on the unfortunate side with yeah. I kind of like this. I don't mind this play. You can get draw and you can get armor. But I think he's just gonna draw. He wants to draw his entire combo.
Yep.
As fast as possible now. He ramped to 9 for next turn.
Eureka could bring out something.
Yeah, I mean, there's no minion that can be played now. There's Ancestor's Call, but then at that point you're risking, actually that might be good because you can bring out Sathravar and be able to.
Yeah, that's right too.
You can bring out Malygos or Sathravar, and at that point it's like Malygos is gonna get Evolving Missile, and I think we might just see. Let's see, what is this card? I don't know what this is. Cruel Dynamancer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing. Zerotio is just gonna trade because it's a rush. The Blood Imp for more health. This looks bad for Brushy now that it's kind of gone. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, we're gonna slam the Spreading. I think you play Spreading Plague, but realistically, Brushy lost his Malygos combo.
Yep.
So he has to find another way to win, but this deck is built on that.
So the win con now is Outlast Shaman and their minions.
Yeah. It is really to outlast. You gotta draw and you gotta hope to find something.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gotta kind of turn into a fatigue. Yeah, we're gonna see the swipe. That's a really good play by Brushy. To clear the board, minus a 0/1 minion. Heal comes out. Spreading Plague comes down with. I think you play Overgrowth through the draw. No, Brushy opts just to gain some armor. I like that. Armor up is good.
Yep. We get Zerotio just not having to force himself, just hero power pass.
Yeah, if Zerotio doesn't draw a way of pulling him, doesn't draw another minion, because this deck is low on minions, it's gonna be tough. Obviously, Devolving is a good card. It turns these are only 2 drops. These are only 2 cost minions.
Another walking
Second fountain. All right. Well, that's the way to clear 1. That's into heal completely. Could opt to still play this. Could still opt to devolve this board. So Brushy still has a lot of value in this deck, but he's drawing at a faster rate, so he hits fatigue faster.
Yeah.
If that's the play.
He's at 13 cards right now.
Yeah. Okay, he pulls the UI. I would not be. He can't really play it. Because he'd have to clear space in his hand to play.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Infestation, because you draw 5 cards off of it.
Living Roots. bump. Going on another.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah, this is good. Gonna Moonfire that. Yeah, gets rid of the 4/1. So now this Hagatha scheme deals 5 to all minions. Could opt to just kill the board here.
Yep.
Could opt to play the. Could do that plus a Serpent Shrine to the face to get something on board. Second UI is in hand. So if Brushy can do some things with Coon here. But yeah, obviously now with the big board, second spreading play comes down. Good trade. Quick Ferocious Howl here, I like it.
Maximize the amount of armor you can get on.
And now he's gonna be able to draw the rest of his cards. He's gonna be able to draw the Kael'thas and the Aviana with this Juicy Psych Melon if he opts for it. Still gonna be able to do a lot with this just because of the value of it. So I think we could see. Yeah, we're not gonna see much coming here. Might just throw the last one just to draw the last any last minions.
Yep.
There are no more minions, so that's just a clear hand.
Zerotio here is having a rough go with trying to get any minions into his hand.
This is obvious. This is a big time downside to this because he's gonna be able to play Coon and refresh. He's actually just gaining a bunch of armor.
Yep.
So that puts a Coon back in the hand. Which means that I mean Brushy could have refreshed crystals again, but I like holding off because of Kael'thas.
Yep.
So Brushy playing on his win cons of just outlasting this board because even if Devolve is used here, this board is all tens and 9s. So you're gonna have more opt to just have to do individual clears. There's just no good answer. He's just gonna be taking damage at this point. Drew the Coon from the deck. Wow, that was like a 1 in 3 to draw the card that you just put in your deck. That is insane. We are gonna see. We're gonna see Swipe, Living Roots, and could refresh the mana crystals, or could play the UI. But I think Brushy just going for the hero power is fine. There is not much that Zerotio can do here. Draws the Colossus, but he's gonna if he plays it with Ancestral, gonna pull a if he plays it with Ancestral, he's gonna pull something. So he's gonna play Eureka, and then he might also play an Ancestors. He'll pull a Coon, but that's fine. It's just kind of too little, too late. Although these hits. Okay, well that was absolutely bad.
Oh my.
Yeah. So no matter. Oh yeah, UI. Of course, UI to the face. What was I even thinking? Needed to heal or die. Here I was trying to imagine all the ways that Brushy was gonna kill the Colossus, all 4 Colossi, and still go face. When play was just UI to win. So
UI to the dome.
Yeah. So now Brushy is just down to winning with this warrior, and Zerotio has a big shaman and odd paladin left. the odd paladin we saw for 2 turns. So I think we're gonna see.
Warrior
I
for
want
sure.
to. I want to say, well, yeah, from Brushy we're seeing Warrior, but I'm thinking we're gonna see the Shaman back in action.
Embrace
Yeah,
the
we do.
chaos.
Yeah.
Your time ends now.
Brushy up 2-1 over Zerotio so far. Match is actually going really quick.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see Forge of Souls.
It.
So we're gonna get to see both. We're gonna get to see both wrenches go into hand on this turn.
Got Eureka can get pulled here with
Back.
walking. Now we found.
Thank you.
Yes. So that's another power play. And the good thing is that you can only Brushy can or that Zerotio can only overload for the amount of mana he has. So that was a really good play. Although it will lead a lot of extra time, but but in Tuna we see that the bear off is here. And so that's just really not great for Zerotio. There's going to be a way to kill that next turn. Farsight comes down. We do see Yasharj in hand.
Ooh.
Did not pull the Ancestor's Calling. Calling would have been really good because then you can pull that possible Yasharj.
Is it worth devolving here?
No, because
No,
you
'cause
can
still
just
got
die
4 to 1
anyways.
anyway. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he can just Brushy can just trade 3-2 in and go face. 2-2. Could opt to also play the Sky Raider here, which I believe is being played. So it looks like Tuna's gonna stabilize, but
Ancestral's Call.
Ancestral's Calling comes down, pulls the Yasharj. You hate to see it. Evolving comes down and kills that one minion. Pulls Colossus of the Moon. Well,
And
that is over.
Is that?
Okay.
I gotta play this deck. That is
Yeah, I really want to play that.
unconsciously funny.
Yeah.
Hey man, what's up? How's it going? What's up? Here's my 10. My 10
Yeah.
drop. Which pulls another 10 drop and we out. See ya.
yeah. So, as you guys can now see, we have the best words in all of Hearthstone. We have Game
5.
5.
Alright. With Paladin versus Warrior.
Yeah, Odd Pally versus
Embrace
this
the
Warrior
chaos.
from Tuna.
I will fight with honor.
Alright.
Both decks that fell victim to the Shaman.
The Shaman
get to-
shenanigans, that's what we call it.
Gloom and death. Delightful.
Uncle Leroy's visiting.
Oh, maybe I'll get to. Oh man, my absolute favorite thing to say in Hearthstone history on a win.
At least I have chicken.
No, Leroy Jenkins. Of course, I love Leroy's. I mean, I obviously like that he's out of standard, but I mean, doesn't love Leroy.
Alright.
Cool. So we see button being pressed.
Risky
People
skipper.
No. Oh, he pulled patches probably.
Yeah,
No,
but-
he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't run patches. What I can look at the deck list. It's Zerotio's turn still. Oh,
All I-
did Zerotio
all I-
Zerotio pull it?
All I see is arrows flying everywhere and cards flicking, so I'm just gonna jump out and restart.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, because it's Brushy's turn. That's weird. He just pressed the button. Did Zerotio coin out anything?
Something happened. So anyway, on turn 4.
Back to your homes.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Annoying.
Job done.
Oh,
Shields.
okay, no. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Reporting for
For
duty.
intense value.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
So it would definitely be. It's definitely. You gotta really hope that that you can clear some of these guys out, which you will. But they'll be able to. You can. The one, 2 triggers is not too bad.
Yep.
You want to splody. You want to hit splody. So you can bomb them. Might even want to go face with the bomb or something like that.
There you go. That's what you need.
Yeah. I actually kind of would have hoped it went either face or killed another Divine Shield possibly. He's got 2 trigger. He's got to find a way to trigger 2 more times to kill off at least some of these silver hands. Because we're going into turn 5. You have to imagine that Zerotio would have Quartermaster or Warhorse if you are Tuna, and he did just that. He played for no recruits living.
Let me think.
Job's done. Reporting for duty.
There's a buff.
Okay. That is fine. You really just want to trigger that. You obviously just want to trigger that now, kill the minion.
The Brushy doesn't leave up anything to get buffed at all. So
Yeah, no little guy, no dudes living. Don't really have to worry too much about other minions because this deck doesn't run any direct buffs. From what I can look at the list, it's all just buffing dudes.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, so I like this. Although Warhorse Trainer can just die right away.
Yep.
If I would attack and then I'd play Battle Rage. Just a draw.
So much rage.
cool.
Okay.
First, don't need to spend that right now, but another clockwork is a good play. Armor up.
Yeah, attack and then armor up. Good ordering by Brushy. I know if that was me, I would have armored up and then attacked and felt bad afterwards.
Here we go. Get a buff deuce.
So, I mean, we're probably still going to see hero power with Quartermaster here. It is Zerotio's, I think it's his best play. Could also do it and play Fungalmancer, too. I think the Fungalmancer... Okay. I mean, it's essentially the same thing as playing a Quartermaster.
Yep.
Except, I actually kind of like the Quartermaster a little more, because you would have had a 4/4 there. Now it's a little bit easier to trade around. Yeah, I mean, Zerotio is a really good player. So, like, I'm sure he's thinking he wants to have a rebound after, a bit more power board after, and knowing that Brushy probably can't clear the entirety of the board. But Brushy says Ziliax go.
And Ziliax went, and then there's bombs.
Goes Unity, Precision,
Yeah, Corsair.
Perfection.
Corsair to disrupt.
Yeah. Corsair?
Reporting for duty. To arms, men!
I like that. I like that little tech for sure.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah. That's just trade.
Base.
Yeah. You go risky skipper boom.
Just boom.
I think you want to clear off some of the bombs and start having him hit things.
I'll show you who's boss.
Oh no, risky skipper, armor smith, bomb. Okay. I wonder. Not 100% sure about the ordering.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I mean, it's a lot of armor regardless to know what to clear. But maybe you want to get the extra bomb. But Brushy's in control. Zerotio draws 1 bomb. Zerotio draws 2 bombs.
Does he draw? Nope.
No.
Got
I don't know if
two.
there. I don't. Oh, is there more bombs in deck?
Well played.
I don't know what bombs there are in deck.
The victory is yours.
All
There
right,
it
Brushy
is.
and BrushyTuna pulling out the 3-2 victory.
There it is,
Brushy
folks.
Brushy said he didn't think he'd be back to see us, but alas, here we are.
See if he wants to do an interview.
There he is.
You made
guys.
it. You made it.
You're back. You said you wouldn't be here, but you are, or you wouldn't likely be here, and you are.
Yeah. I mean, I did have a turn 1 lethal in the shaman game.
Yeah, and it just took him a few extra turns in his shaman game.
Yeah. I
to
mean,
get
he
it.
still had it turn 4, right?
I think.
He played the Ancestral Call into his Yarsharaj.
Yeah.
I thought I had a chance because I had the Lord Barov, and I was like, all right, I have a chance. Because like his first pool was just garbage, and I was like, okay, I'm fine with taking 8 for like 2 or like 16 for over these next 2 turns, as long as he doesn't drop anything else dumb here shortly. And then
well, bam.
there was I was like,
Ancestors Call into what was it?
Into his big brother,
Devolving.
Colossus. Yeah.
Yeah, into Colossus. Yeah.
To the big boy into Colossus, and it was over.
His devolvings hit, or his Farsight hit devolving missiles both times. That was a little rough for him, but it worked out. Well, it looked like it looked grim for me in that Druid versus Shaman game.
I was actually going to ask you like how you were processing things after the Malagos got pulled into devolving.
So it was rough, but he really wasn't playing. Like once I removed that first minion, it was really slow. So I was like, all right, so I still have a chance to like just board flood him and like possibly do a ton of damage. I just gotta hope he doesn't have the devolve. And if he has the devolve, it's still pretty good for me. Because obviously they just evolve into a bunch of other things. I was getting confused with Plague of Murlocs for a second. But I knew I had the chance to just like board flood out of nowhere and gain like 40 armor off the Coons. And so I was like, I win this. I think I win this in the end run because I still have all my bursts pretty much in the deck except for 1 swipe. So I was like, all right, let me just slowly grind this game out, and I should win it. So
yeah, that was really good persistence to even think about that. I mean, I was like, oh man, that's really bad. And
I'm gonna be honest, I've never done that before. So that was my first time ever winning with that deck with just pure beats. So I was figuring it out on my way too. I was like, I think I do this now.
Yeah. Once there was 3 Coons in play, it was tough.
Yeah. 3 Coons with another Coon coming eventually. Yeah. So I messed up the lethal that one turn where I thought I forgot I had a hero power. So I should have lightning bloomed instead of the living roots, because then I would have lightning bloomed, hero power, punched him, UI'd him down to 1, and then living roots him.
Gotcha.
So just a slight misordering, and I realized it there when I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you got there.
I have to hit hero power. I guess I still could have got there, right? I still could have UI'd and then hero powered afterwards. Yeah, I guess I just messed up that turn altogether. because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So you got into Game 5 though, which is your favorite spot in all of
Yeah, I
Hearthstone.
love Game 5s.
We
Best
gave you
one
we gave
all of Hearthstone.
we gave our best game 5 for you.
That's fine.
We tried.
I appreciate it.
We didn't get the deep growly voice that you got. So
I have a deep growly voice.
yes, baby.
But when you go to that,
Oh.
you do.
That's fair. Well, that's because I can't scream it. Because if I scream it, you Discord like mutes you, so you can't hear it.
Yeah, it's
So-
kinda
Gotta lean back. You gotta lean back and do it.
noise cancellation
Project.
or what's it called?
Yeah. What is? Let
Yeah.
me see. Powered
It's
by
noise.
Crisp.
It's
Noise
noise
suppression. Powered
Noise
by
That's
Crisp.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
So if you
Yep.
disconnect that, then you can scream as loud as you want.
Yeah. That should be. That'll be good for all the viewers at home.
Sure.
That's right.
Just gonna
Yeah.
listen to me scream at the top of my lungs.
Yeah. Mic
Mhm.
vibrating. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your win tonight, fellow.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I was real upset that Bomb Warrior lost to that Kingsbane Road game 1.
I was. Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah.
I found no draw, and he found
He found everything.
all his draws. So I was like, "Yep." I was
I
like,
saw
"Yep, this is how this is gonna go."
I saw the Kingsbane off the drop. I was like, oh no.
I mean, I'm fine with Kingsbane off the drop, but I couldn't find a Battle Rage or my Forge of the Souls or
Yeah.
just literally any of my draw. But I don't have that much draw, and he has a ton of draw in his deck. So,
It all
it was
worked
rough,
out.
but we got there.
You got there.
Indeed. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for tonight. Outside of a couple of announcements, I think there is a game on Saturday for
There's a
Schoolstone.
match.
Yes, I
Trying to
think
find-
because Donde, I was talking to Donde about Salty
Yeah.
Saturday earlier, and I think he said he
Donde's-
has no matches right now.
Donde's got Bupkis, so if you ever want to play on stream on Saturday in between the hours of 8, 9, or 10 p.m.,
hmm
hit up your boy Brushy or hit up your boy Donde, and they'll try and get you on stream. And I'm just double checking, see when Lotus is. Oh, he's got
Saturday match.
FBM versus Cool Kids, so Pro
Oh.
Series on Sunday morning.
Oh.
So I think that's around noon time, I believe. So
Yeah.
That should be-
that's-
just keep an eye on the Discord and THL Discord. Be able to, and possibly on our Twitter accounts.
Mhm.
And then we have Sunday. Sunday we have
Sunday.
Sunday Showdown. We have Koroden and friends who are going to be.
Coordinate and friends. It's me, I believe, right? I think it's me and
It's
Coordinate.
Yeah,
you, yep.
it's you. Yeah, Corden and Brushy.
So Koroden and Brushy. So cupboard doors
Or
will be
Koroden.
slamming.
Yeah.
So 8 o'clock Eastern, we have Hero Series Teal with Chewbacca versus G-Kick. Chewbacca from Ask HS, and G-Kick from Transfer Students. So that's going to be a super match for I think it's a 5-seed matchup. And then we have at 9 p.m. we have Hero Teal, and it's based from Dab versus Donde at MCS.
Man.
So
3 base matches in 3 straight weeks.
yeah, Dab is just
That's-
trying to get more points, and MCS is just basically cashing in their chips and waiting for next season. So
Yeah, a bit of a rough season for Chemical Skolomance.
Take that, Donde.
too many chemicals in school. So there
Yep.
you go, kids.
Oh gosh.
Say no to drugs.
Having the best logo in the series does not guarantee you playoffs.
Hey,
Having
tried.
one of the best.
Yep.
Transfer students has a dang good one too.
we just can't swing a 200 PR dude, out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I know. Well,
Don't know what happened there, but still. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Any last words there, Dr. Feesh, that you'd like to say? Before we cap it off?
Greeting.
just tomorrow's match is gonna be hype. Reggie versus Cool Kid, two of the best players that we have in THL. And
The elements will
as always, we got just keep looking out for all the content, shows every day. And thank you for casting alongside me, Saku.
Yeah. You carried me all the way through, like every other caster that comes on here.
Well, at least for the
Cast with
first
me.
15 minutes since Saku forgot to unmute himself.
Hey,
Yeah,
we'll see what the video says because I think I was recording. Anyway, we'll see. Apologize to all those fellas and folks and everybody out there.
Everybody.
But we will see you Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, I should say. Have a great night, everybody.
Have a great night.
See ya.